Hey, what is going on, y'all? It's Will. I'm back with yet another video. This video is going to be a banger. Why? It's because it's against my opponent, Hungflow, and we play our hearts out. This was such a worthy battle that I just had to upload this battle. Hopefully you guys enjoy. But anyways, I have a lamp in my team. If you don't know why I have a lamp in my team, go back to my last video. You'll know exactly why. But let's just get straight to the battle. My opponent has some threats. I have some threats. And I'm just going to lead off here with a Mammoth Swine, which is my trusted Pokemon to lead off with. As he actually just lead off with Fell Thorn. At this point, I did not think he was going to go for Gyro Ball, which he does, as you see. As I just go straight for Earthquake, just to get as much damage as possible. I was expecting to go for Hazards, Leech Seed, or Stealth Rock, but he makes that ballsy play. And at this point, I thought I lost the match because usually losing at least my best Pokemon in the beginning is just such a bad way to start. But he actually switches it into telepathy. I expected him to do that because I went for energy bar. As you see, it saw there, it did a lot. I am specs. As I do switch out, make that double switch into register, expecting his Latios to come in. Here I make the bad play because I go for rocks immediately. I should have went for a seismic toss, and then two seismic toss would take out his Ferrothorn instead of giving him the opportunity to go for his own layer of rocks, as that will hurt my entire team. I do finish him off with a seismic toss. He does opt to stay in as Death Faller, and that's fine. But I do take a lot of chip from his Hawking Helmet and his Iron Bombs, so that's unfortunate. He goes into Legendary Season, and I really, the fact that he brought him here in, especially knowing how I play, I think from Energy Ball, I know he's gonna go for Earthquake, so I decided to make that ballsy play and go for him. But he decided to switch into Tarufini, and that's very unfortunate because he's able to activate that Puppet Berry. As I actually go for Defog here, as you saw, because I don't want Rocks my field, and especially since his Ferrothorn is dead, I have an opportunity to go for Rocks of my own with Registeel later in the game. Here he goes for a Taunt. Not sure if he expected that switch, but that's a great play nonetheless, as he prevents me from going for rocks. As I do go for a seismic toss on his incoming landers, I don't expect him to go for double earthquake this time, so I decided to stay in to go for a seismic toss again. But he actually makes that good play and go for earthquake, and he's able to knock out my Registeel, which is unfortunate because he can handle Latios. He decided to switch out his Landorus into his Tapu Fini, and I catch his Tapu Fini with a big Psychic. He goes for Taunt here, maybe expecting me to go for Trick Room, as I just go for another Psychic. Here just goes for Moonblast, gets that crit. Not that it matters, but I do finish him off with a Skull in case he wants to switch out for whatever reason, and able to catch like his Latios with the burn. But he actually decides to stay in and die. Here he goes to Gyarados. I had to immediately go into my Mandibuzz because he could just keep setting up D-Dances. And at this point, I didn't do any damage calculation or anything, but I trusted my Mandibuzz to live this because I invested fully in defense, and I'm able to live with 3 HP, which is such a blessing, as that was his strongest move, so I know he cannot kill me. That's why I went to Roost. I could have just killed him with a foul play at this point. But here I'm kind of worried about his the fact that he's going to keep flinching me. So I decided to go for foul play. But he actually goes for another D-Dance, which does not work favorably for him because he actually dies. As he actually switches into Latios. I know he's going to go for his biggest move because he is scared of my Mandibuzz, especially his Landers and his Medicham, so I decided to bring in my Clefairy when this is perfect. As I just go for Moonblast because if I set up here, his Landers could just go for Earthquake, and he goes for Explosion here. I did not expect that, but I did expect him to go for a move, and I just wanted to see what he's going to do, so I decided to go for Moonlight, and that works out favorably for me because he dies and I'm able to get some recovery. Here I go to Mandibuzz as he actually goes for a Bullet Punch, which I'm not sure why, because Bullet Punch I don't think in that range would kill my Clefairy, and my Clefairy was definitely not faster. But it works out for him either way because he goes for a high jump kick right after and able to knock out my Mandibuzz. I decided to go Slowbone here, and I decided to set up a Trick Room because I do have a slow Clefairy, I do have a slow Lampent in the back, so Trick Room was obviously the better play. I decided to switch out here. Not sure what he's going to do. He might go for another Draco Meteor. So I decided to go for a Thunderbolt here. I mean, not Thunderbolt. I decided to switch into Clefairy just to see what he's going to do. I do have the triggering effect, so I do have the speed advantage. I decided to go for Moonlight just to gauge. Here I think I go for a Calm Mind. because I don't expect him to kill me with the Thunderbolt unless he gets the crit. Thankfully, he doesn't get the crit, and I'm able to live with that. Now, I did expect him to bring out his melee champ at this point because Trickman's going to end next turn. So if I go for softball here, he could be able to knock me out with Zen Headbutt and get some flinches. So I decided to go for Moonblast. It was a better play nonetheless because if he actually stays in, his Latios should die with +1 Calm Mind, and his melee champ will die regardless. Here he goes to the side strike, which is his obviously strongest move to take out my Hungflow without me softballing. Here I decided to bring in for Lampet just for laughs, not really, just to see if I can take a side strike, which I do, and I'm able to revenge him with Hex and with knock him out. If he decides that he's not, if he actually kills me off the side strike, it's fine because my slowbone is still available, which can resist psychic. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Please go to my social media links and follow me there because I really appreciate that. Once again, thank you so much for watching, supporting, and I'll see you in my next vid. Peace.